Hi, I'm Ruben Nepales from Rappler. I'll pick up what Paula said about love being a master. So if I can ask each of the actors to describe what it was like to be directed by the master, Love Diaz, their experiences about it.
Cliche as it may sound, but it's always a pleasure, and I'm so grateful to be directed by the master director from the Philippines, of the Philippines. Um, it's so surreal to be part of this film because I, it's my first time. It's my first international travel, and I'm so grateful to Love and the Love team and to Sir Paul Soriano for all the support. Thank you so much.
Maybe don't. Yeah, bye.
Hello, I received an email from Hazel, and she told me that Love wanted me to act in this film. And I said yes, even if Love wants me to be killed in the film, I'm willing to do that because it's love, no? So I was told to go to São Paulo, Quezon. Actually, I was told that my role is about a singer. Yeah, you wanted me to sing. Love wanted me to sing in the film, but it turned out that I think Love has this shortage of time to make melodies for the poetry that I did in the film. So I love my role because I'm a songwriter. I'm a writer. So
He's a rock
I
star.
really love the language because I write in our own language, Filipino, Tagalog. So I am very honored to be part of this film because I really love to speak our own language. So Love is yeah, it's very rock and roll. Yeah.
Dong Abay is a rock star in our country. He's a poet. He's a rock artist in our country. You should seek his albums. It's great. Iano and Damo.
Yeah.
Bands, yeah.
Yeah.
Great albums.
Yeah. Thank you.
Janine, yeah, but I'll.
It was always my dream to work with Direct Lav, and luckily enough, I worked with Hazel on a TV series, and I kept telling her, Ate, if there's ever a chance that you need anything, I'll also do anything in your film, even if you kill me in the bushes, I'll do it. And luckily enough, I was able to join them on this film. And before I met Direct Lav, I asked the other actors that I had worked with, like, how should I act? Like, how can I prepare and do a good job for Direct Lav? And everybody told me the same thing, that Direct Lav is really just rock and roll. And true enough, when I worked with him, his set is very family style. It's equal collaboration from everyone on the set, from Direct Lav to the audio to the costumes. It's such an intimate set, and although the topics can be very deep and painful, on set it's really about love and family and filmmaking, and I think that translates also when you watch his films. That's why there's so much empathy and you really go through the stories of these characters. So I'm so happy to be here also with this team.
Hazel, no, first Hazel and then Ronnie, please.
I've been with Love for 13 years now. But every film is still a different story. And of course, this one is different because of the story that Love said earlier about the project almost not being pushed. So thank you, Paul. Yeah, it's always a rest. I call it a rest. It doesn't feel like work acting with Love. It always feels like we're just resting because you don't really feel tired. You just feel tired being in the role, acting, but like the environment and all. My team is so supportive with each other. Our actors are supportive of each other, and yeah, of course, I would always say that I always love working with Love.
There. what do I say? We are very lucky to be part of Lav's journey, and many actors in the Philippines are, I'm sure, envious with what we are attaining at this point in time because they really want to work with Lav. And we are the chosen few that Lav has engaged into his work. And like everybody was saying, working with Lav is like a vacation. It's no pressure. That's why you get to be more creative about it because when there's a lot of pressure, you, as an artist, you can't deliver that much freedom to it. So it's always nice working with Lav.
I'll ask Paul a follow-up question because I think what you did here is a heroic because given the bleak commercial landscape of cinema, even the commercial cinema is, I think, suffering. So can you talk about, elaborate some more on why you decided to finance aPhantosmia, especially in the context of how difficult it is, especially for a cinema like this to be produced in the Philippines?
No, you're right. I mean, Philippine cinema today, at least from a business perspective, is probably at one of its lowest points in maybe the last 50 years. Personally, I've been in the business for about 17, 18 years, and it's passion first over business. It's craft, it's art over revenues for me. My company, we've been afloat. For the last 7, we haven't really made, the big box office Philippine movies, but we're afloat. And if I can follow my passion and just continue to support artists, master artists like Lav, and then these wonderful actors to create stories that are not just for our local audience, but for a world audience, it's worth it for me. Obviously, we do have a business model to keep the company, afloat, But when projects like this come to my plate, it's an easy yes. And again, I'm story driven too. So when Lav pitched the story, and like I said, his email was, it was just beautifully written. And if I can, I will. That's just probably that way. If I can, I will. Obviously, I can't support everything, but for me, it's the passion of filmmaking, the craft of these artists, if over business any day for me. So I guess I just follow that, and so far it's led me to some great experiences like this. We'll see where this film takes us.
Janine, talk about your experience because in the context of now you're in the oldest film festival in the world and one of the most prestigious. So what's your experience so far?
I'm so excited. It's really a dream come true for me, and I'm just so happy and ecstatic to be here. I watched 2 films on the first day I got here. I've been messaging Hazel every day about being so excited to be here, and it's always been a dream of mine to really be part of local Filipino films that make it to the global stage. I know there's so much talent in the Philippine film industry, and there's so much potential there. And I'm so happy to be with the group of people who feel the same way, like what Direct Paul said, that it's not really about revenue. And I feel the same way. It's really about these important stories that need to be heard the world over, and uniquely Filipino point of view. And I'm just so happy to be here and be with all of you. So I just can't stop smiling. Thank you.
Maybe, Janine, you're in love right now. No. It's a joke.
I told you Direct Lav is very funny, as I said.
My question this time is for Ronnie. thanks to Love and to you, we get a sense of what Phantosmia is. For many of us who watch the film, it's our first time to get to know that there's such a condition exists. So, what was your research like? Because watching the film, you do get a sense just watching you that you have that unease that you're smelling something that nobody else can smell.
Oh, thank you. How do you say it? You live it. The character, you live it. So you don't act because you are the one already doing it. It's an experience. I'm lucky to have witnessed the same experience, somehow not as close as Direct Love had, but I feel that anxiety and fear while those events were happening. So it's almost easy to get those emotions in my craft. So it's something that I don't have to act. It's something I have to live and share to people. The horrors of war. War. Thank you.